Time for probably the last, maybe the second last garden update of the year. It's been such a strong year for the harvest, for the chilies. Been really pleased with it, especially compared to the last couple of years. Yeah, it's been phenomenal. In fact, we're still picking chilies. Things are still ripening up. I have my mother-in-law back there helping me out. She's picking our Testarossa orange at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful chili. And we still have a lot of jalapenos coming through. In fact, a lot of unripe jalapenos. So I'll be making a few interesting dishes with that, I think. And yeah, we're going to take a quick look around because it's not active part of the growing season right now, but there's still quite a lot to see. A lot of lovely chilies. So let's start off inside the polytunnel. I'm very fortunate to have helpers with me. How are we doing?
Fine.
Oh, those are looking good.
Yeah, they're lovely.
They are beautiful chili. Man, some of those, look at the size of that. That's beautiful.
Lots of seeds.
Yeah. But yeah, you can see we still got quite a lot going here. Bit of a cross that I've been working on as well with my jalapeno. They don't always work out, but hey, still see what we can get. But you can see we've got some beautiful CC jalapenos here. I'm just so happy with this cultivar. It looks like you guys are getting some good fruit from it as well. Some are even bigger than the average. Those are the ones I try and get seeds from for you guys. But yeah, you can see the plants are doing really well, and it's quite consistent as well. There's 3 jalapeno plants over here, the CC jalapeno, and you can see the size of them are all just gorgeous. Some have gone over, just too much to pick, but yeah, doing well. We've got some beautiful plants outside. I'll go around and we'll take a look. The Tabasco it just keeps producing. It's been the first year I've really done well with Tabasco. Normally they just don't really do so well. But this year, wow, I have 2 or 3 plants of them and they're growing like weeds. So I've got a couple sauces on the go. I'm going to make a traditional Tabasco sauce. Well, I'll attempt to. There's obviously limits to what I can do, but have a look how they just stretch along here. All this here is Tabasco. Some of them are ripening up again. Of course, they're going to constantly be ripening up, but you can see there's loads of green as well. I've picked so many of these, but still lots to go. So yeah, just look at this bush. I mean, it really has done well in the hydro system. I think that's maybe the trick. Aeroplanes. We have be able to see it. It's a jet that's flying above the clouds. We have an airbase near us that has jets flying around us all the time. Better than having a busy road out front like we used to in the last place. And if you remember that was so frustrating. But Tabascos are doing incredibly well, and yeah, we've picked probably about 1 kilogram, 2 kilograms off this one plant. We've got another plant back there. We've picked probably another couple of kilograms. But yeah, they're doing really well. And another one that's doing incredibly well is the Kashmiri Merch. I mean, look at these. I think I'm going to start another sauce. I've already started 3 sauces with the Kashmiri Merch. And we've just got plenty more. It's such a great chili to grow. Hopefully you guys are growing it next year. You'll absolutely love it. For sauces, I don't know, it might even take over from my cayenne as a favorite for a base for a sauce. We'll see. Check this out. This is my 7-pot habanero. I think we'll do our final picking on this today as well. Just check these pods out. Little golf balls. Beautiful. Look at these things. Stunning. Another extremely hot, super hot, is over here, the Wartrix. This is a scary pod. I have eaten this before. And before I had the Warthog, I would have said that this is close to being the hottest chili I'd ever eaten. But, as I'm sure you're aware, this is one half of the Warthog, the Wartrix. And that has been crossed with a 7-pot Primo to bring us another scary chili. But oh, look at these pods, they're beautiful. And the plant just does incredibly well. Got to pick these today as well. Back there you can see the yellow, always a beautiful looker. It's the Fatali. So if you've grown the Primatali, or the Primatali chocolate, Primatali red, they're all a mix, I think again, of the 7-pot Primo and a Fatali. These are unique for a few different reasons. They are very hot. I wouldn't say they're super hot. I think they're under 1 million. I think it's 700,000 if I remember correctly. But it's the capsaicinoids that are in there. It has an extreme amount of it. Just it's not as hot on its own. But when you cross this with something that is extremely hot, that has the super hot sort of genes, like the Simpot Primo or some other types, I'm sure you could cross this with some others that would do amazingly. But when you cross them over like that, it has the extreme amount of the capsaicinoids that are produced, like with the Vitalis, and it brings out that real super hot, which is why we got the Primatali. But yeah, they are stunning. These are lovely pods. We're going to have to pick those today as well. I've been really pleased with the polytunnel this year. It's done extremely well. Let's go see what Barney's barking at. But the polytunnel has done so well this year. I really would have thought my greenhouses would have been the ones that I get the most joy out of, the most success from. But if this year has anything to go by, it's the polytunnel. Maybe something to do with the hydroponics, but I am growing in soil in there as well, so they're doing really well. Barney, what are you doing, my boy? Just randomly barking at strangers. I've been doing a bit of a cleanup over here. Well, you might not really recognize it because I haven't been out here for a little while. But we're going to be setting up this whole area here to do some composting at a bigger level than we have before, because I have the 3-bay composter back there. But I've also put compost all over the place. Yeah, we have some wood chips there. We have some stuff here that is going to take a long time to break down. Got leaf mulch over here. But yeah, I want to get some good quality compost going over here, so we don't need to buy in compost. Because right now I have to supplement by buying in some compost. I use my own as much as I can. I have obviously the vermicompost, things like that, but we still need to buy in extra because of how much we're growing. Where are we going now, my boy? He normally is inside. He doesn't like the cold, but today's not too bad actually. But like I was saying, the polytunnel has done so well. You can see there, the large greenhouse, Big Chump, we've had some problems there because we've just been inundated with aphids the last month or so. And we're going to have to do a massive clean out there. We've still got some decent pods, some decent growing in there, but we just didn't have that problem inside the polytunnel. We had a little bit of aphid problem inside Micro Chump, and Little Chump, not too bad, but yeah, Big Chump has been chaos. So yeah, big disinfection going on there at the end of this season. Let's have a look inside here. We can see I've been harvesting, and as I finished harvesting, I've disconnected from the dripper system and moved them down. Obviously, a lot of old branches that I've clipped off, but we try and harvest, and as we finished harvesting, remove the plant, so it just makes it easier later on to get around in here and also process things. But we can see that we've still got quite a few pods in here that need to get picked. See these lovely mustard pods. I've picked quite a few already, but there's obviously still some more to go. Here you can see aphid damage. That's not fantastic, is it? But nothing like Big Chump. Let's go take a look at that because it's actually depressing. But I need to sort that out. We never had too many aphid problems through the year. I mean, we did have a little bit in the beginning. Where are you going to, my boy? But yeah, it got really bad towards the back end of the season. I mean, just take a look at this. This here, that's all residue from aphids. It's disgusting. So you see it there. I mean, none of these plants I'm going to be using pods from, but yeah, it's nuts. And it smells a little musty in here as well. So yeah, we're going to be clearing this out soon. Maybe when we get back from Thailand, because we're going to Thailand very soon. Can't wait for that. Actually, when this video comes out, we might be in Thailand. So yeah, big cleanup to go in there, but won't be too bad. Got a pressure washer, that'll do the job. Let's take a quick look in Little Chump. See, we've still got some pods here. Lovely pods. But I've been picking here as well. It just seems like endless job harvesting, which is a good problem to have, I guess. But you can see here, the plants don't look as bad. There are a couple in here that have had some aphid damage, but for the most part, yeah, they're still looking nice and healthy. Lovely pods there. Some peri-peri. We've been picking loads and loads of peri-peri. Again, got a few sauces on the go there. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And if you're interested, you might have missed it in the live stream. This here is my lemon peri. This is at F6, I believe. And we'll be harvesting seed from this to go through to F7, which will then be the stabilized variety. If you remember watching through the different generations of my lemon peri, it's my own cross. It's a lemon drop cross with a CC peri-peri. It's been going for a few years now. But if you remember in some of the earlier cultivations of it, getting fruit was a mission. Getting it to germinate was not easy. And that's because I have crossed a Baccatum, so it's Baccatum species with a frutescens or frutescens annuum species, which they don't readily cross. They don't do very well crossing. If you're crossing within the same species, really easy to do. So if you want to cross two super hots, you're probably going to be able to do it, no problem. What the result will be, that's another thing altogether. But I wanted something a bit challenging, which is why I'm so focused in on the lemon peri, because crossing those two species has been a challenge. And yeah, you can get it to cross like I had done, but getting it to increase germination rates, increase productivity, that's been the challenge. I've got some beautiful pods off it. I love the shape of it. I love the plant itself is just gorgeous. Now it's just a case of making those seeds more viable, germinate really easily, so that when I do get them into your guys' hands, you have a good, good result with them. But yeah, really pleased with it. So that's how things are going. Yeah, we've got a little bit more picking to do, and then I think that's it for the season. We might do just one more video at the end once we start cleaning things out, and you can see how we do that. If you're interested in it, let me know in the comments down below. But until the next video, I hope that your season has gone as well as mine, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, stay spicy.